It's been more than 7 years since Oklahoma gave Highway Patrol troopers a pay raise. With the stroke of a pen, Governor Mary Fallin has changed that, signing into law measures to provide long-awaited pay increases and changing entrance requirements for troopers. The patrol hopes those new measures will ease what has become a critical shortage of personnel that officials believe has put public safety at risk.
The Highway Patrol is responsible for enforcing public safety on thousands of miles of Oklahoma roads and waterways. Handling that responsibility has become more challenging in recent years, as declining numbers have left the patrol with fewer than 800 troopers to cover the state's 77 counties. Michael Thompson is commissioner of the Oklahoma Department of Public Safety. Thompson says manpower is so short, one trooper often has to cover 2 counties.
You know, when you have a trooper covering 2 counties, it really diminishes their ability to get to know their county, because really you're just going from call to call to call to call. And when you got that much space, you can't stop and talk to the farmers and the ranchers and the businesses and see patterns, because you don't have time, because you got to go to that next call, which might be 40 or 50 miles away.
The agency is currently at a 20-year low in staffing levels. Thompson points out that from 2009 to 2012, the patrol didn't even hold an academy to train new troopers.
When you go 3 consecutive years without a patrol school and all those folks retiring, without any new kids coming in on the other side to replenish those folks leaving, that attrition, it really puts an agency our size in a pretty big hole. So that's kind of what we're trying to work our way out of right now.
The patrol's recruitment efforts have been handicapped by low pay, with the agency last year ranking 26th among all law enforcement agencies in the level of compensation. This year, the legislature passed a measure which will give troopers a significant pay boost.
With this pay raise that we got, we're going to be able to offer a kid walking in off the street $40,000 and $40,000 and about $200 walking in off the street, which is tremendous. I never in my life would have dreamed that we would be able to do something like that.
Thompson calls it the final piece of the puzzle to solving the trooper shortage.
Because we got the history, we've got the organization, we've got all the legacy of being a great organization in state, but being able to compensate someone to where we can keep up with the other agencies in the state of Oklahoma, that's kind of what we were missing, and this has been a great benefit for us.
The patrol has launched an aggressive campaign to recruit new troopers to their ranks.
Oklahoma Highway Patrol. Do you have what it takes? Visit us at jointheohp.com.
33 troopers graduated June 13th from the most recent academy. The agency is currently taking applications for the 63rd academy, scheduled to begin in January of 2015.
Our goal, our mark on the wall, is about 800 applicants, which is up significantly from last year. So we really pressed our folks to go out and find these young men and these young women that will come in and do a good job. And the fact that we got the news of the pay raise, I don't have a definitive number, but I definitely seen a spike. We're well over 700 right now.
Recruitment efforts will likely get another boost from a law enacted this year which drops the minimum age requirement from 23 to 21 and lowers the educational standards from a 4-year bachelor's degree to a 2-year associate's degree.
We felt with the fact that everyone is competing for this same applicant pool that it made it difficult when we made it that much more tougher. So I'm fully supportive of that, and I expect we're going to get great applicants to come and join the Oklahoma Highway Patrol.
Thompson believes the pay raise has already helped morale within the agency, but he had reason to be proud of troopers even before the increase was passed.
Last year, when we tried very hard to get a raise, we didn't, which is a matter of public record. But within a week of that, we had one of the most horrific tornadoes in the state of Oklahoma, the 20 May tornado and more. And our guys were down in the dumps a little bit, but when the state called, we answered.
Thompson says troopers were on the scene and more before the dust had settled and continued to provide relief efforts around the clock for weeks. He believes future relief efforts will be even more effective with additional manpower.